It's time for the HJC Helmets Motorrad Grand Prix Deutschland with Marc Márquez gunning for La Decima on German soil. The sun was shining, the grandstands were packed. Who will be crowned king of the SachsenKING? Here's your MotoGP recap of the German Grand Prix. Marc Márquez somehow took the whole shot from pole position despite a terrible start, with Dutch TT winner Maverick Vinales settling into second place. The Monster Energy Yamaha rider showed his front wheel to Márquez at the bottom of the waterfall on lap 1, but there was no way through. Jack Miller meanwhile moved up to third at the start of lap 2, before for the first time in his career Fabio Quartararo crashed out of the MotoGP race moments after the rookie had moved up the inside of Danilo Petrucci at turn 3. Alex Rins claimed third place after slicing past Miller, and with the fastest lap of the race closed in on the leading duo. Meanwhile, it was a day to forget for KTM, with both Johan Zarco and Miguel Oliveira crashing out. On lap 4, Rins took second place at the bottom of the waterfall and then held firm into turn 13 before setting his sights on Márquez. But a new lap record from the world champion on lap 5 saw him edge a second clear. As Márquez extended his lead at the front, the fight for the final podium place intensified, with the injured Cal Crutchlow fighting through the paint barrier to close onto the rear wheel of Vinales. Then a bad week got worse for Alex Rins as the front end of his factory Suzuki washed from underneath him whilst in a comfortable second place at turn 12 to mark a disastrous 7 days after crashing out at the lead in Assen last weekend. Just 3 laps were left and there was a Ducati dust-up in full flow for fourth, with Petrucci making a move at turn 12 before Desmo Dovi pushed his teammate wide 2 corners later at turn 1, leaving a chance for Jack Miller to try and get in and amongst his factory counterparts. Aprilia were on for their best result of the season, but Aleix Espargaro crashed out in the closing stages, and Cal Crutchlow, well, he very nearly joined him in the gravel trap after a big moment on the front end of his LCR Honda forced the Brit into accepting third place and a second podium finish of the season. Ahead of him, Maverick Vinales backed up victory last week with another podium finish, but the checkered flag went the way of Marc Márquez, who completed a decade of dominance at the SachsenKIng and in doing so extended his championship lead out to 58 points. So Marc Márquez moved further into control of the MotoGP World Championship ahead of the summer break. After those 3 weeks off, it'll be time for the Czech Republic Grand Prix on August 4th.